Hey everybody, it's Mark, July 27, 2016. Everybody that has been following me and Susan for the past week in our adventures have been monitoring our still shots and pictures that we've been taking on our vacation summer of 2016 expedition. It started off in Glenwood Springs, Colorado. Next we moved down to Bailey into the Lost Creek Wilderness to investigate some sightings in and around Bailey, Colorado, which people know is the hot zone for Bigfoot in Colorado. More sightings in Bailey than just about anywhere else. We found some interesting things that we're going to be posting online and in the group page. But we weren't real impressed with our time in Lost Creek Wilderness. We really found very little sign. We found some structures and some tree breaks and things in an area where they've been a pretty high-profile missing persons. Turned out to be a suicide at a later date. Very haunted area, very weird area. We have a lot of stuff coming from there. So on our last day out for this week for our summer vacation expedition series, we were going home today and we said, you know what? We just didn't get enough of what we wanted. Let's push one last time. So we headed into a state park that's a little bit north of Bailey. It's not in Bailey proper here in Colorado. And we hit pay dirt today. We're very happy. We're in an area where there absolutely is no humans that go. Running off a huge mountain, a huge cliff, there's a stream coming down that runs into a man-made reservoir, which is about a mile down. We've seen no people here today, especially back here. So we just started working up this little creek bed that runs in a ravine, and we basically hit pay dirt. As we're working down this creek line here, you know, of course, along creek beds you start finding trees that have fallen. It could be natural and so forth. And then we ran across this. Okay, so we started running across structures at about this point, which is about a mile up from the reservoir upstream. Okay, so we ran across the structure, and it's clearly lots of sticks and leans to make it. It looks old. It's dead, of course, but it really caught our eye right off the bat. So we just started poking around and inspecting it, maybe find some hair or something on here. So we got bones with teeth mark on them. We're going to be taking these with us, collecting, looking at them, inspecting them, using them for DNA. Quite a bit of bone material right under this structure here. So Susan's just up from here. We also have a very good possible print. Now this structure, as you can see, limb is broken, woven, held down. How this was all built, very cool. Makes a little blind. And of course something was under the blind, eating the bone. Now, if you follow this tree here, in this weaving, as you come down, you can see it's been held under by another log. So here we have your standard Sasquatch looking blind. It's a very nice blind with a leg bone, obviously to a deer, sitting right there. We're very happy. There's a little bit of bone matter there too. We were on our way home and we said, you know what? We've got to hit this place up. So let's do it. And so we came out here. Now there's a few other things. Battery problems as usual, so I'm talking kind of fast as we move through here. We got bone matter scattered all through here. There's another piece. We're going to be bagging all of this up right along this little creek. Lots of sign in here. Just really good stuff. Very thick wilderness area. Haven't seen humans all day. Fresh break. Crossing the little creek. Broke it right at creek's edge. And I have a print up here that I need to show real quick. So, last day of our summer expedition vacation series. We are in Park County, Colorado. approximately be 10 miles north of Bailey, in a creek bed, in a ravine with a very nice little creek. We've got structures, we've got prints, and I put my tape measure over here by a print. Oh, here we go. See this? Right here. They've been hanging out in here. This is a tree from the other side of the river. Has been pulled down and held down by these other two vine branches right here. So let me see if I can locate where. Oh, here we go. Came down by the river. We're looking for prints. Toes in there, toe indentations up at the front. Mid-tarsal break up the middle with the possible heel. The heel impression isn't as deep as where the toes were, between the mid-tarsal break right there. You're right at 15 to 16 inches, 6 inches across. Crossing the river. It's not extravagant, but it looks, up at the top you can see it looks like toes with the back heel. So kind of a questionable print, but again, lots of sign. This footprint, if we look at it, looks like it was crossing right here. And voila, another one. Look at the bottom, right branch. Didn't grow there. It's been placed upside down, going up into a meadow up there. So it looks like they come down here at night, eat, hunt, hang out, do whatever, and they crossed. There's a number of other markings over here. Very nice structures down here, arches, X's, really cool stuff for Park County, Colorado. We are really happy coming down to this ravine. I'm going to do a quick cross the creek here for you, show you what's on the other side and why we have just fallen in love with this place. It is our new research, one of our new research areas. We've seen enough evidence to know they are here. You walk up here from where the creek is down there. See, they work up along this creek and it runs for miles. And opens up into this back wilderness area. There's nobody back here. So, our trip, minimal sign in Glenwood Springs in the Grizzly Creek Trail area. Minimal sign in Bailey. Bailey's really the Lost Creek Wilderness. We actually entered an area called the Dead Zone where there was no wildlife, no sign, nothing. It really wasted half a day. We weren't impressed with Lost Creek Wilderness. We went home kind of depressed last night that we didn't find any Bigfoot sign in Lost Creek. So we said, you know what? Let's look in the area. As we left, we don't have to be, this is an hour away from our home. We said, let's do it. So this is another wilderness area in Park County, and very thick. But we said, you know what? If we're going to find any sign, we need to stick to the creek. We need to stick to the water area because it's kind of hot. So we said, let's do it. So we've just been working up this little creek about a mile away from a reservoir. And see if I can get a picture down there. There's the reservoir off in the distance. It is a man-made watershed that supplies the water for the people of this part of Park County. So it's a watershed. There is fish in there. But today, not a single human around. And since we've been down here for the past 3 hours, inspecting this area, looking at things, the sign has just opened up. We've got everything that we need to say Sasquatch, Bailey, north of Bailey, in Park County. About 10 miles north of Bailey. Now we will be posting lots of stills, of course, and some videos coming from Glenwood Springs and our little vacation. But and some people have already seen them, but on our Facebook group page. But kind of funny, you know, we've been kind of disappointed. We've never been to these areas in Colorado, and we said, you know, we've gotta find something that's more squatchy than what we have found. And this was it right here. So we've been hanging out here for a couple hours. We just ate our lunch. We're gonna stay along this little creek bed here the rest of the day and just enjoy ourselves back here. Continue to look for better prints. There's a lot of questionable prints, big prints, but toes, as usual, running a little hard. So, but we're going to continue to work up and down this river for the rest of this day for July 16th, or I'm sorry, July 27th, 2016. And this will be the last day of our vacation out to this beautiful hidden wilderness area in Park County, Colorado. Now, we did find some very interesting, scary things in Bailey, but I'm gonna be putting out a Facebook note, a huge post about what happened to us in Bailey, and why we decided to go home today. We've been out for a week. We put on 40 miles of trail hiking, hundreds of miles here in Colorado, exploring areas we've never been. And our last day on our way home, we said, you know what? Let's go check this place out. And sure enough, we finally found the activity we wanted. Now, we have structures, bones, things like that. But that print, we're going to analyze it a little bit more. It's all in the general same area, and that's the thing. You know, we're going to work a few more hours and see if we can pick up a trail, maybe up into that meadow. But as of right now, we're cooling off. It's beautiful and cool. This stream runs for miles, and so we're going to stick to it and see what else we can come up with. But that's going to be the end of our week-long vacation. We ended it in Park County, Colorado, at this blind, very beautiful, nice blind along the creek bed, with all your standard behaviors, and animal bones laying right underneath this structure here. So we're very happy. Again, you can follow all of our work on our vacation series and everything we've been doing for the past week on my group page, Sasquatch Researchers of the American Southwest, via Facebook. And but that's going to be it. I do have some more videos that are going to be coming up that I got from Glenwood Springs and from Bailey. So, but today was a huge find. It's kind of funny how that goes home. You know, the last day you're getting ready to go home. We weren't real happy. So, you know, just on a whim, we said, let's do this. Let's go in here and just see what's in there. And we did the right things. We did the right things, guys. We found a creek running off the huge mountain. It just runs all the way down into a reservoir, and just worked it until we started finding, you know, things that look like prints. And then we found structures. And so we're really happy with this. Really, really happy. So that'll be it for this segment for July 27th, 2016. Colorado Sasquatch Research, Mark and Susan's Summer Vacation Expedition Series in the state of Colorado, from Park County, Colorado. And that's it. And I will have another segment if we find some more, but right now we look like we're in luck. Pay dirt day.